I'm Dublin City's coldest, you should know this. I've been rapping like a veteran, not a novice. Different flow when I drop a track.
What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. You are very welcome around here if you are new, if you're a returning subscriber, if you're just passing by to see the reaction, whatever it is, very welcome along. I hope you enjoy yourself and I hope you'll stick around for future videos. Anyway, as you can see from the title of the video today, I'm going to be reacting to a not so much highly requested song, because I did say in my previous videos that I don't want to be that guy who just reacts to all the really popular songs that pretty much every reaction channel reacts to. So I feel as though this one, it was recommended, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like one of the ones that really stuck out to me. Obviously I still will get to all the ones that have been highly requested, but I don't want to be like that one trick pony that just does like the popular ones and then moves on. Like I keep saying, I want to like delve deep into these bands and discover their full discography instead of just like doing one song here, and then basically fucking off. The song is a tribute to Cliff Burton. The bass line is medley of unused recordings that Cliff performed prior to his death. Because the original recordings are not used on the track, the composition is credited as written by Burton and played by Newstead. The spoken word at the end of the song: when a man lies, he murders some part of the world. These are the pale deaths which men miscall their lives, was written by German poet Paul Gerhardt, but was erroneously attributed to Burton in the liner notes. This spoken word passage is one that the members of the band often recall Cliff saying. So much so that the last two lines are marked on his gravesite. Okay, so that's extremely significant. To Live is to Die is the last Metallica catalogue piece accredited to Cliff Burton chronologically, as he was working on it prior to his death. For years this song was never performed live in its entirety. At best, only an excerpt from the melodic bridge was performed on guitars and bass during the tour following this album. This changed in 2011 when it was performed in full for the first time ever as part of the 30 Years of Metallica festival. So I've actually done my own bit of research just prior to reading this, where basically another tragic death. I've only just come from reacting to Pantera Walk, where I briefly spoke about the death of Vinnie Paul and Dimebag Darrell from the band. And it just seems like, oh, I don't know what it is, man, with metal bands that are popular, that they're just tragic deaths. Obviously Dimebag Darrell was shot and murdered. Vinnie Paul's not so much tragic, but he still died very young. And then obviously you have Cliff Burton, who I read up that on the Metallica tour bus, I think it was, that the bus actually crashed and he was thrown out of the bus or something along those lines, and then like run over by the bus as well. So just an extremely horrible way to go out. But yeah, so this is obviously going to be some sort of a tribute to this, to Cliff. So I don't really have much more to say, guys, other than let's just jump into the video and see what it's all about. Again, like I said, it's not one of the more highly requested songs by Metallica, but I really wanted to check it out. So yeah, guys, let's just jump into this video. Drop the video a like before we jump in. Subscribe if you are new around here. Join the community. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so we know how Metallica are with their extremely long build-ups, but again, this is going to kind of remind me of Fade to Black, where I just got so into that song where I didn't even notice the time pass, where I was literally just sitting there for like 10 minutes and then I was like, whoa, that was 10 minutes already. So I feel like this is going to go down that same route. Okay, so maybe not, but we're building into something a little bit more heavy here. I can hear it coming in the background. So that's obviously okay, so I think that's what they meant by the excerpts from Obviously, Cliff's, I suppose, the parts that he'd been working on, where they just kind of threw it in throughout the song. So maybe it's going to be a bit of a choppy song, but we'll let it play out. This is just not what I expected it to be from the start of that song. That is very, very heavy. They honestly don't even need to do lyrics in their songs, because the way they can build a track and the instrumentals that they use throughout, it's just is iconic. Like, listen to how this is building. We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the song and not one word has been spoken. Name one song in the modern era that could go, we're literally on the 2 minute and 52 second mark. That's almost 3 minutes of absolutely no words, just pure instrumental. No other song would be able to get away with that nowadays. It's just designed to be blasted on massive speakers to thousands of people. They're just unloading the clip. Is there even lyrics to the song? I don't care. Four minutes, 16 seconds, not a single word has been spoken. It's iconic. I'm actually starting to think that there is no lyrics. Surely we can't hit the 5 minute mark without any words. I feel like I may have just gotten a version that doesn't have lyrics, because there's no way. We're 5 minutes into the song and there hasn't been a single word spoken. Maybe I've just gotten a version that doesn't have lyrics. Am I actually just missing something? Or maybe there is no lyrics. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm just being annoying at this stage, but I feel like 5 minutes is quite a long time to go in a lyric video without any lyrics. But this sounds like it's going to build pretty nicely here. There's just such an iconic, easy to recognize sound. Is that a violin? I haven't heard a violin from these before. This is an absolute, I want to say masterpiece, but I feel like I shouldn't say masterpiece until the song is over, but just an all-around mastery of all of the different instruments that are being put into this song. It sounds like a mashup of so many different like songs put together, but maybe that's kind of what the whole purpose is to use any of the leftover thing that obviously Cliff would have left behind him and then put it into a song as, I suppose, a memorial to his death. But just does sound beautiful, honestly. This part here. I think I'd be happy enough if this was the song that was kind of left behind as a memorial to me. Just kind of ticks all the boxes in every single area, and we're now 7 minutes in and there still hasn't been a single word spoken. So maybe they're just going to throw the quote in that I referred to at the start of the video, just maybe towards the end. I've just given up on there being any chance of there being lyrics in this video, but it does say lyric video, so I'm still waiting. We're going to get more violin.
When a man lies, he murders some part of the world.
7 minutes and 39 seconds into a song and we've just got the first words. That is 2 or 3 songs, mainstream songs today. You would have fit that many songs into this so far, and this is only the first word they've said in the whole song. It's just been an absolute unloading of instrumentals into a track, but it's just been epic. That build-up is nothing short of just epic. Is just a good way of describing that shit. But I was correct in saying that it is just the quote that I had basically read out at the start of the video that they're just putting kind of overlapped through this the instrumental at the moment. But man, just is epic.
These are the pale depths, which many call their lives. All this I cannot bear to witness any longer. Cannot the kingdom of salvation take me home?
I've heard at least 6 or 7 different switch ups in this song. Just fucking unloading the instrumentals. I'm really warm after doing that. Background. right back around. Bam, 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 bam. Little. Oh, it's gone back. So this is obviously the excerpts from Cliff Burton. Obviously some of the music that he left behind, I'm assuming. That sounds a bit like I suppose the kind of picking sequence that they would have had in Nothing Else Matters. That's kind of what it reminds me of in a way. Just brilliantly put together. Man, that was an absolute experience and a half. I feel like it was like a little journey that we've just gone on there through the instrumental. They just bring you to different places with their music, I feel. That felt a lot like Fade to Black. Obviously I was a bit more conscious of the time throughout that video because I was waiting for some words to actually be spoken. So I didn't get lost in it as much as I did with Fade to Black. But I recall with Fade to Black, I was literally just like, after the video I was like, how was that like 10 minutes long? And I can see how that song would easily get you into that if you're just listening to that casually, because just so many different avenues, and like just when you're kind of getting into some sort of a melody and rhythm with the song, it just switches of the bow now, dun 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 now, dun dun dun, and then it goes back to like the, I don't even know what that was at the end, but I'm assuming it's one of the like excerpts from Cliff's music that he would have been working on before he died. Do let me know though, guys, in the comment section down below. Again, interesting stuff to read up on the history of how these artists are passing away, and just general tragedy that seems to happen to a lot of these popular metal bands. I'm sure there's just so many conspiracies out there about all of this shit, but yeah guys, that is going to be the video. It's probably going to be quite a long one, so please do drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new around here, guys. Join the community. The community is just growing unbelievably fast at the moment, and I wanted to get back to Metallica. Do let me know if you appreciate, or if this was one of the, I suppose, less reacted to videos on the internet. I know there's probably a few with any Metallica song, it's just natural. But like I said, I wanted to get to some of the less popular reactions online, because like I said, I just don't want to be this like one trick pony that just does like one reaction and then bounces. So I do want to delve into music a bit deeper. So yeah guys, thank yous as always for watching, and I'll see yous in the next video. Don't forget to drop any suggestions. Peace.